Talk 44. We almost at 50. I am Michaela, also known as Gemini Beauty Babe. I typically go live 4 days a week. Yesterday was an unexpected day. And with the 30-minute grace period window, I do go live Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. I just didn't feel like I'm fixing my hair. I ran a little behind. I was doing mom duties and just didn't think about it. My hair goes everywhere. I can't get it off in the morning. I just need to take these things off. And I did my nails. If Tori's in here, I will show her. Let me just take this off and we'll talk and I'll do my normal spiel. So, my name is Michaela, also known as Gemini Beauty Babe. We do not talk financials, religion, or politics, as that is personal to everybody. And we're just here to have a good time. We do YouTube approved music, which is off of that one. We do coffee or any other beverage, matcha, whatever. I have a Dr. Pepper, zero sugar sitting right here. We just have a good time, have fun. Mondays is coffee talk where we sit down, chill out, hang out. And then Sundays is makeup and music. And Thursdays are work with me. And then Friday is Gym Fit where we talk fitness for mental, physical, supplements, workouts, all the things. Favorite meals, all the things. Sometimes chit chat, and there's some mental things going on there. I just want to kind of slick that right there. So that's all it is. And then in December, I haven't done Twitch or Kick Lives just because I will start in December and I'm working my way up to it. Being as I know, we all know it's a lot to go live daily. And then I'll be going live twice a day, every single day. I have a schedule for Twitch and Kick. One of the symbols didn't want to work without messing everything up, so we're just going to ignore it. But it will be every day here. Hi, how are you? Every day here, and then for the evening schedule, it'll be Twitch will be my hangout with me. It's like I used to do here, because I would dual stream here and Twitch. So Twitch would be my hangout with me. Kick, K-I-C-K. Thank you. I did them Saturday. So it has a heart and it says love, but it's peachy pink on these three, and then like the mocha frat nude on the back too. And it's stiletto. Took me about 5 hours to do just because I'm very meticulous about how I do it when it came to everything. So it's a pretty good deal. Courtesy of my daughter with the color choice. So it's a pinky nude, so that's what it looks like. And then this one's a sparkle. Ooh, hold on. I didn't even realize I had one of my lights off. You can see it better with the light. I just blinded myself with the light. So it has a glitter. I promise I'm not flipping you off. This one says love with a heart. These two are pinky brown, and then these three are peachy pink, with this one being a purpley pink glitter. So y'all are the first ones to see new nails because I have yet to be on since I did them Saturday. So it was just, I wanted them because the last couple of weeks I went without just because I was uh, I'm not in one place for a long time, typically. So, while I was traveling, I just didn't want to do nails because, I mean, look how long these fuckers are. I do have medium almonds if I want to travel and they're shorter and they're not so sharp, but I just didn't do it. So, I got these. But, yeah, I am happy to have my nails back on. Oh, and it feels so good when you go scratch your head. But, okay, what was I talking about? Kick, K-I-C-K, will be Girl Talks. I call it the green Twitch, because Twitch is purple and black, and then Kick is green and black, and then I'm going to do TikTok and fan base lives in between those. So Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday will be Twitch Kick, and the other days will be probably TikTok. Well, they'll be probably TikTok anyways, regardless, because I'm doing daily lives all of December, morning and night. So, how I was thinking, because I was talking to a friend of mine that she's been with me since it's a year going live, not a year being on YouTube, because I've been here for 9 years on this particular channel. I did have another channel where I was on there for a year before, so I've been a YouTuber for like 10 years. But we got Parvati back if y'all were here like in May. We got her like January, February, and then she disappeared for a while because I was somewhere else. But we hi Adam, how are you? We're celebrating a year. So I will be doing daily lives. So the schedule that I have now, which I was going to put up if I could find it. The schedule for the YouTube daily lives is Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and I have something for each one. And then during the daily lives, it might stay like that, it might not, I don't know. But this is like the default schedule. If I could find the bitch. Because I had it. Here it is. This is the default schedule here. So makeup and music, coffee talk, work with me, gym fit. That is the morning YouTube schedule. And then the schedule for evening lives, Sunday Twitch, Monday Kick, Thursday Twitch, Friday Kick. And it is 5 to 7 p.m. Central. So that would be 6 to 8 Pacific. Eastern. And then Mountain, it would be 4 to 6. And then 3 to 5 for Pacific. I'm trying to remember all the time zones for America, and it fucks with me every time. And then 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central at night, we will be going back to late night TikTok lives. That was a thing I did last year, and I did up until I went on hiatus because my grandpa died last year. Well, earlier this year. January will make a year that he passed. But we'll be going back to late night lives, and I have no idea when those end. Typically, like when I did them, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it was like 4 or 5 hour lives, and then I'll get off and I'll talk to my friend that I was on the live with, because she inevitably came on because it was just a late night chit chat. We would end up just talking until like 5 o'clock in the morning. So it was a time. But that's what we're going to do for sure all of December to celebrate a year going live on TikTok and then a year going live here. And of course, I did film them. I just haven't uploaded them yet because they're talk throughs and it's becoming a little. Ooh, hold on. I like this Q&A. Okay. AI just dropped this, so we're just gonna start it. I want to see if it does the breakfast for dinner thing. I love it. We're just gonna have fun with it. But breakfast for dinner. I'm a team yes. I love breakfast for dinner. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, hash browns. You know, when I do it, I buffet style it. You have eggs, you have bacon, you have sausage, you have biscuits, you have pancakes, you have waffles, you have hash browns, you have oatmeal, turkey bacon, if not regular bacon, and then there's sausage. You have turkey sausage, you have regular sausage. There's egg scrambled. There's egg scrambled. There's eggs. Wow, what is that? Wow. Okay. Like, I do it up and then we just eat on that. And believe it or not, no matter how much I make, it goes away in like 2 days. Because we eat it for breakfast for dinner and then breakfast the next day. And it's done within a matter of time. Okay. I forgot to do that earlier. So, anywho. So, what do you guys think? Breakfast for dinner? Yes or no? And what do you like? That's why I just kind of left it like that as I did. Elastic baby. See, I see it on my screen. I don't see it here. But maybe it's just for somebody in the live because I'm looking at it from here and I don't see it. But ooh. We so that's live. So I'm going to try to stick to the structure of it, topic-wise. No promises, being that 30 days and I'm back home, so I'm with all my makeup, and there were a lot of times I didn't do makeup, or I didn't do makeup the way I wanted. But in terms of all of December having my favorite makeup and music looks as tutorials, they will be uploaded for December. That's why I haven't uploaded any of them yet. So if any of you that have watched my makeup and music, because I don't really say, oh, I'm doing this in the crease like a tutorial. I just sit, chill out with y'all, and I do makeup. And I never know what I'm doing until 10 minutes before I sit down, because I put the prompt in my membership. Speaking of, anybody that has watched the membership video, I have uploaded a few new channels. So what you see in the channel server, well, the channel parts of the video, they've been added to since then. I don't know if I could go in and edit those parts. I don't know. Because I don't have the video here, so I'll have to download it, break it down, and then re-upload it. I don't know if I'm able to do that. I never have tried. If I can, I definitely will. And re-upload it. But if I can, I will. If I can't, well, I'll update it a year from now. Or I'll just put like in description, as of new channels have been added. Because all the servers could see those channels. And also, I have my palettes back. Like, I have my makeup back. So I'll be able to do makeup and music the way I want. And I'll be able to do, like, some of these palettes I haven't even. But, like, the vaults will have a lot of my makeup, like the product breakdown. So I will have it basically in two places if you don't want to watch the tutorial, but you're part of my Patreon, which is how the membership is ran. It's ran through Patreon, and it's 2 Patreon only, 3 Patreon and Discord. Well, technically 3, because you could do free, but free gets you the Vault, the Evergreen collection, which is Vault, Mirror Board, Mood Board, Mirror Shelf, and Ritual Room. So that's what free gets you, because those are always available. And then there's 8 more collections to that. But I might do 2 more, but they will be more like gym fit focused, like supplements in one, and like favorite workout stuff and all that. So if I do add 2 more, it'll be there. And that'll be for like all the tiers. That's amethyst to rose quartz. Oh, Q&A video got delayed. I wanted to put that because I know it was supposed to be up on the 9th. It got delayed. I had a bunch of stuff to deal with when I got home that I wasn't anticipating, on top of the normal stuff that I had to deal with when I got home. So that got delayed. I haven't even filmed it yet. I haven't edited it yet. The Gym Fit video that I was saying I edited, I decided to restart and do it differently. There was a lot of things I want to say that I didn't say when I was editing. So it'll be going back and forth between me having no nails and me having these nails. The workouts I did do, never filmed. I had my phone up, realized I never filmed them. So there's that. And I'm being real honest, like, I filmed, so there will be like one part no nails, another part with nails. And it'll be these nails. Just because I'm going back in and filming and also editing and being like, oh, I want to add this to what I was saying. I want to take this out. So we'll see how that goes. I do have coffee, but I was drinking an energy drink because I'm just trying to get immediate zoom. Because I have a list of things to do after live. My car's clean for the most part. I just have like one section at the top I need to finish. And then I have more, because I go through every couple of months, not every single month, and it's not every single live, that I go through my makeup and musics and I pick out, okay, I really like how this makeup turned out, or ooh, I wish I did my makeup this way for that look. And right now we're just going to do favorite makeup looks, and then makeup looks, oh, I did here, but I want to do it differently and do it better. That's how I want to do the series. But the favorites will be tutorials coming up first. The most requested one I have done was one I did in February, which was on Super Bowl weekend, and I didn't realize. The football fans will say I'm sacrilegious for it. I didn't realize it was Super Bowl Sunday when I did it. And it was red and green. And I didn't realize, because when I get colors for recommendations for that day, I got them from a friend of mine who I don't think is a football fan. And she had sent them to me. It was red, sunset, and green. And I did green on the bottom and I did red and sunset on top. And that was one of my most liked looks. And at the beginning of this year, I almost said last year, at the beginning of this year, I had advertised a Gemini Beauty Babe community on Telegram. That is closed. It is exclusive. It's kind of like just a group chat with me and a few other people in there. So they get to see everything. And a lot of people in there absolutely love that look and want tutorials. So it's that one, and then a in-depth tutorial on the first 3 makeup looks I ever did. I think that was one of the first 3 or 4 looks I ever did. So, because there was like makeup and music too, I had did a brown and a classic black smoky eye. But now it would just be like 2 full tutorials out of that one look. So, and I think the very first one, I would have to look because I posted it on Lemonade. I haven't gone on Lemonade in a while. Hold on. Like, months. Hang on. The first thing I see is somebody being pinned up against the wall. Hold on. What is going on here? I'm barely breathing. I can just... Something to say. Okay, that's not it, but I do need it. There we go. Okay, I did post it. It was a TikTok too, but it was this video. It was green. It was like mermaid themed. It was the very, very first video. And then this picture, I never filmed it. This one was all over my profile for the longest. It was like my profile picture for every single social. That's how you knew it was me, was that picture. Because it was straight across everything. And that picture, backstory on that picture, my 27th birthday, and I remember it because I was sitting at this vanity. I had just got that vanity 2 months before. At the end of April, and I remember it because we still talk about it to this day of how it happened. Because we're still so confused about it. It was at the end of April, my little girl got sick, so I brought her to a doctor. After that, I stayed home. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't see anyone. If somebody came, they stood outside and I talked to them through the door. This was 2023, because I'm 29. So it was 2023. Wait, when did my brother graduate? 2022 or 23? Anywho, not the point. It was the same month my brother was graduating, but my little girl was sick. We weren't sure if it was COVID or with how it was. The doctor's like, until we test her, but she didn't want anything up her nose and they weren't going to force her. And I wasn't going to force her because she was already coughing, like just doing that, coughing up a fit. So it was either flu, bronchitis, or pneumonia or COVID. So we just kept her home. And they brought groceries to the door. I Lysoled like the bags before I brought them in. And I had my vanity already built. I didn't leave the house because my kid was sick. And then I got sick. But what I had was way, way worse than despair. It was to the point where I was in the emergency room 3 different times that 1 month. And everybody tested for COVID. It wasn't positive. And then the 4th time they brought me, it was. And I was like, I'll be damned. And it was all before my birthday. It was like within a 2-week span, I was hospitalized 4 times. I was like, alright, cool. We know what it is now. Obviously, didn't go to brother's graduation, but we knew what it was. My birthday, I felt like death, but something in me was like, if I feel better, we'll see how long it takes. If it takes all day, it takes all day. But I am determined to feel okay on my birthday. I created that makeup look, and I liked it, and I took a picture of it. You can't even tell I'm sick, but I didn't get better until July. Like, I was coughing up a storm and sick until July that year. I was not okay. Because right after that, I immediately went to sleep. Full face of makeup and all. Like... It was a hot mess. So, that's how that picture came about. It looked good. But that picture, a lot of people was like, how you did that? And I was like, this is what I used. And then the wig, because you could tell it's a wig, because I didn't glue it down, because I just threw it on to take a picture. It was a limited edition Jordan. It was the collab between Jordan and what? JB Extensions? Yeah, because H&B is the foundation that she always used. But JB Extensions and Jordan Lipscomb, she's a UK influencer. They did a collab together, and they created Jordan S, which was the straight hair, and then Jordan, which was like a curly hair wig. And I did the Jordan curly wig, and I just kind of threw it back, and that was the wig I had in that profile picture, and that's the video I can recreate. I don't know why I haven't done it sooner, because my 30th birthday will be in May, so that tells you it was almost 3 years ago. But it was this palette, the Vanity Cosmetics Makeup Signature Palette. Yes, the Signature Palette. This one's dirty. I have 2 of these, but it's just this. I used everything in here. That one was like my outer transition. That one that just deepened the crease, because I go above it, because like my brow bone's here, and I just raised the bottom of it. Like, I kept shaving till it went up. And my actual creases, where I put like deeper colors to like show, like cooler tones to kind of do it, and then I'll do like a warm transition on top to make my crease. And then I went in with that color, and then I went in with a mix of these 2. So it was that one, these 2, and then these 2. And then I did that one on my inner corner. And then I did black shadow in here for like a liner, and then I went in with liquid on top. But I will do a tutorial on it, as well as the makeup and music 1, 2, and then the favorite look. Because I still talk in the community that I advertise, but after the advertise, I was like, I want it a little different, because not everybody wants to see this, and not everybody wants to see this. And then I had the idea of the collections, and I was like, oh, Patreon, oh, Discord, because originally it was a Discord, but then I deleted it, created the Patreon, created Telegram, then I went back and created the Patreon for it, because I created the Patreon and Discord membership for my mindset business. So I created it again for Gym Babes, like literally the same day, if not day after, because they were created around the same time. But I have my community there of it, and it's still there. We still talk. But this was the favorite look. They're like, no, tutorial. I need, because they saw me do it, but they're like, what colors did you do? Because you didn't say every single color. You just went in and did this, da da da. If I'm not mistaken, I could be. I have to go rewatch it because it's been almost a year and I haven't looked at it. And I did not, at that time, I didn't put the colors of what I used. I started putting the colors, like the specific colors I used and shades, after. But for the most part, like for the reds at the top, I used the Jaclyn Hill Palette Volume 2. I don't even know if Amazon sells this anymore. Because it was through Morphe I got it, and I don't think they sell it either. But it was this one. I used a lot of the colors. Like, I remember using that one. And this one for sure. And Feeling Myself. Like, those, I did. I felt it. I used My Man and Feeling Myself, I remember, and Living My Best. I'm not sure what I used for the other colors, though. But I remember those. Like, it was that palette, because it was Sunset. And I was thinking, okay, Sunset, this has everything I need. Because Sunset, there's purple, there's orange, there's yellow, there's pink, there's reds. For Sunset and Sunrise, like, in my head, I was combining both. Because the color request was Sunset, and I said, well, I can include Sunrise because they have the majority of the same colors. And then red and green. So I said, we'll do green at the bottom, red at the top, and then Sunset will be in there. And that's what that was. Like, most requested and favorited video ever in the community, and I was like, that's going on the list for when I make it to a year going live, and we're at that point where I gotta do it, you know? So, we'll see. Also, oh! I had extra on my finger and I didn't know. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have a glittery side. Because it's still there and it's spreading. It's fine. Because I gotta do makeup anyways, that's why towels are there. Let's see. What's next song? I have water over there, and then I have 2 other drinks there, and it's something else. I need to put these up. This is my favorite 91% isopropyl alcohol. If you ever do your own nails at home, get this and put it in a spray bottle. It'll help you, and it's the best. And then this is the nail polish remover I use. It also helps to clean up for gel. Ooh, what I do want to do is, because I became a YouTuber 2014, 2015, and we all know how those went. It was like your favorite products to use. Mine is not going to be like the new favorites that come out or anything, because I don't buy makeup like that. Like, I buy it and then I use it up till I can't, but when I buy it, I do buy like 2 or 3 backups, so it's a long time. The only things I ever buy between, because like this can tell you, I bought this and then I have a backup in the drawer. Like, all my backups are in my bedside table on the other side of the bed. So like, the thing that I re-up all the time is foundation. I'll buy 2, but since I use it a lot, I keep buying. Like, I get everything in like 2 or 3s when I buy makeup. Just because I'm like, oh, if I like it, yay. If I don't, it's products I know I like. Like foundation, I'm like, I know I'm gonna like this. Because it's very, 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 very similar to ones I get, you know? Like, the Hannah Bang collabs. I bought 2. Just because the eyeshadow colors, where's the little quad? They're tiny as hell. Like, they could go traveling. I have the Glassing Melt Balm in Rose Bang. I have pinkier tone lips, and it kind of looks purple on me. But I love it. And I love really moisturizing products, so I knew I would like it. But this is an everyday thing for me. Like, if I do a day-to-day, it would be this quad. The blue would go either inner corner or just lower half altogether. The pink in the crease, this would be all over a lid, and then this on the outer corner. This is like a daily quad for me. So I knew I would get it, so I bought 2 of the cassettes. I don't know about their lip tint that they got. I never got that. I just got the cassette with the stickers for my kid to play with, and then I got the makeup products and one of the keychains, and then the other one went to my kid, who of course broke it because she's a little kid. The only thing I never got duplicates of was the Voyager collection from Scott Barnes, because it was 5 little mini palettes, but I didn't think I would use it all the time, so I just got 1. And Vanity Cosmetics, I bought one, and then when I bought the course, it came with it again, and I didn't know that. But my favorite out the Voyager, this is just going to be what I liked out of my collection. My favorite one, and I don't use these all the time, but when I do, it will be the Australia palette, because no matter what I'm feeling, I got 2 crease colors regardless, then I just pick another color to go on top, and then the white in there. And I can even use the blushes as like a inner corner. This in here all the time. Jordana Tisha has every nude I want. And then if it's not Jordana Tisha, this one, this is like my 4th palette. I have 2 others. Like, I have one in the immediate drawer, one here, and then one in backup. And I used one completely. The Dominique Cosmetics Transition palette might be my favorite palette overall. You could use it for the face, for the eyes. If you want to do a very matte lip, you can do it. Of course, you wouldn't eat with it unless you want to bring the palette with you, but favorite palette ever. My favorite colors out of this would be like soft and sweet here, chai in the back. These would be good for like contours. I use ash a lot, but I mix it with like these or these up here for that, just to give it a little definition to cut it. But I put it like right here. I don't put it all the way back. I just put it like in this little divot right here on both sides. I don't put it all the way back. I don't put it all the way forward, but I blend it. Just like I'll do it here, and then I'll blend it to the sides because of where my forehead sits. Because I have a very diamond shape, so it's highest point here. My cheekbones and my chin is the highest points. Like, my chin don't look it, but those are my highest points, and I'll like put it there to kind of round it out to make it an oval face. Cosmetology school said always go for an oval, and ever since then it kind of, so I'll put it here, here, and here for like contours, and then I'll just throw bronzer on it, and I'll even put the bronzer here to kind of lift it out a little bit and blend it out. But I don't do the 3E a lot of the time. I'll just like put it here, here, and here, and sometimes I won't connect it unless it's in my hair. Ooh, I think I used this once, and it's in here. This came with something. I didn't buy this. This came with something. It's the Glow with the Flow from P. Louise. And it's their, if I did, this is the only one I bought, but I swear this came with something else that I bought. Glow with the Flow. Switch it up. Make your own path. 5 pretty pops of balm blush. So it's not a, unless that's what they call their cream blush. This is a balm blush. Okay, cream blusher palette. Some companies call it different things and say, no, it's a serum blush. It's not a... Okay. That's what I was looking for. But these colors I like, but I haven't really used much. Maybe like once or twice. Honestly, I've used these two because you can see these would be like good for the lips. I might repurpose this for the lips instead of just for blush. So that's what I'm thinking. I might repurpose these for that. That's what I do with makeup a lot. If I can't, this is why I say those are colors I would go for, because these are colors I get. Instead of like peaches, I get orange, and instead of pinks, I get reds, just because they do blend out, but it also gives it more depths. And then I love Jordana Tisha because a lot of her products, like her bronzers, this is, their travel size is about the same size as this, but this is their full size blush. This is not travel size. But travel size of that is this. But you get cream at the bottom and the matching shade in powder. And I don't know what it is about this, but the smell. It's yummy. But I don't have to carry, like, if I travel, I just need this. I don't need 4 products. The cream blush, the powder blush, and then cream and powder bronzer. I could just carry this and be good. Although this is not the shade I use unless it's summertime. This is so young. I don't get darker than this in the summer because I'm not really outside like that. But if I was, it would go darker than this. But this is what I use. Their creams smell good, and then their powders. I don't think their powders smell. I think it's just the cream part of this. But yeah, in their powder version of that, like their setting powders, they have, this is Flossy. A lot of people love this pink. The bottom is loose, the top is compact, and it's the top part that smells like the cream part of the blush. No, it's the loose powder. I didn't think it was. It's been a long time since I smelled this. So the bottom compartment always has that smell. This is Flossy. This is the pink pink. This is what I use to mix in the translucent because it kind of, translucent has a white in it, so it dilutes the pink. Because this is pink. Compared to Marshmallow especially, this is pink. On me, it's like straight pink. And then I have Blondie, which is very banana-y. The light's like flushing it out. So there's the pink. And then I also have Half Baked and Marshmallow, and those are the paler versions of that. That's what I would use straight on my face. But Blondie and Flossy, I'll mix in with the translucent powders because those two blended together, it's fine on my face if I do it that way. Do you see greatness? And this is my favorite highlighter. It's from Christina Sicalias, part of her Lucha de Sol in Lumera? Illuminating powder. She has this one and she has this one, which is a pink. Ironically, a lot of people like pink I'm starting to get into, but this is the pink. And this is the gold. I like gold over pink. I just say ironically because I wear pink and I don't like pink like that, even though I'm wearing it. I'm getting into it. Gold and then pink. My favorite highlighters. Because they could be glow from within, yes, on natural days. I could wear it with makeup and with no makeup. That's why. Like, I could put it on, it could be a glow from within. Or I could setting spray and do a 2016 streak across my face. It depends on the brush I'm using for those. Because I could get it. And then liquid lipsticks, my favorites. Black Moon Cosmetics and Sleepwalker and Deranged. I love the smell of these. Okay, I didn't get any of them. Well, I would have black streak on my nose if I would have did that. I love how they smell. These, and then I do have a lot of Bossy Cosmetic lipsticks. I do like those. The other ones I like are the Dominique Cosmetics. These two. Nude Kiss and Dolce. I'll even mix these on my lips. Like this in the center and then this everywhere. What the hell is this? Hold on. Oh, I found it. Very little bit of it, but I found it. It's like I've left a few lifetimes. I do have a lot of glitters too. Those are all With Love Cosmetics. I have a bunch of makeup. I try and use things I love and things I like and use a little bit of everything, you know? This one, okay, I'm going to make two because a lot of people like the pinwheel look, which is just like very neutral eye. I want to do that, but at the... Because Cyberpunk I want to redo, but I'm going to redo later because I don't have the brushes I need for that. Because I used the brushes I did have to make the look and I want finer brushes. But I want to do that and I'm thinking of putting this in there because I did have the red bandana that was this shade and the lip. I want to put this in the waterline. After seeing that, I want this in the waterline and it will match everything. I was thinking about that because this goes in my waterline and it just brings out the blue. Because I have green and blue in my eyes and it brings out the blue. Really? Damn, it matches the can. Like the sparkle matches the pink part and then the paler pink is this. I wasn't paying attention when I did that. I like that. I do not have a pink to match top though. I won't stop till they hit. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm hurting a little bit. I did a little too much yesterday and I'm hurting. I think I'm going to make like the actual favorites video covering everything in every category. Like I'm just going to sit here and go through full face of favorites of what I do have that's affordable. But I don't know if that's going to be a video in parts. Like, okay, here's base or whatever. Or if I'm just going to go through and do like I did here. But like actual one product for each. And then I could do a tutorial with it. That's what I was thinking. I could do it like that and it'll just all be one video. This is going to be a shorter coffee talk because I have a lot of stuff to do. But I will see you all Thursday. I promise. I love you. Bye. Bye, my lovely gems.